Hello everybody and welcome to Tormented Souls 2. We will be exploring the decaying remains of the secluded Villa Hess, using improvised weapons to confront terrifying creatures, all the while bending the fabric of reality to save our sister from a twisted cult. A beautiful landscape with no horrific background to it whatsoever. That track looks horrifically overgrown. This is a ghost rail. Yeah, look at all the grass that was over that. Some back road. Back railroad. You gotta take that easy. You gotta break that pencil in half. I thought she was just gonna not be real.
Anna. Are you okay?
Far from it.
What are you drawing?
Demons?
I don't know. They just popped in my head. What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
Generally, people don't have things like this pop into their head.
Am I right?
This is our getaway resort, huh? It's definitely very quiet, I'll give it that.
Hello. My name is Sister Angelica.
I don't like on how
Caroline?
happy you
Yes.
look.
Caroline Walker.
Especially in a place like
Then
this.
this little one must be your sister. Hello, Anna.
Say hello, Anna. Sorry, it takes her a little while to get to know people.
No need to be shy. I don't bite. Come, follow me. I'm here to take you both to the convent.
We don't know that she doesn't bite. That's what every weird undercover monster would say. And then she just starts pulling an exorcist on us. Head spinning. Projectile vomiting.
And the crucifix here was carved by a single piece of marble, local sculptor. Can I just say how very happy I am to finally have you with us? Isabella has told us all about you. Especially you, little one. You are a very special girl.
Anna's been through a lot.
See, wouldn't that be
Takes her a while to let
the
her go
red
of
flag
people.
right there? Taking
Do
such
not
an
worry.
interest.
You've come to the right place. We can help her with that. Soon, she will fear nothing. Let's get going. The convent isn't too far now.
It's so far. It's on the other side of this building.
You can put your luggage in here.
So that you
must
can
have had a
steal
tiring
it.
journey. Why don't you get some rest before dinner?
No, I feel fine. How about you, Anna?
Anna looks
Okay.
like a small adult.
Maybe we could do it.
She's got that like cyberpunk
I'll come back in a few hours
child look, you
and
know?
take you to meet the other new arrivals.
Just looks like a very shrunken down adult.
Come on, sleepyhead. Lay down here. I'll wake you before dinner time.
This place smells old. You said it was gonna be a bougie little health spa. When can we go back to Canada?
Come on. We're only booked for a short stay, Anna. It'll fly by.
Why are we here for just a short stay?
You want to feel better, right? Isabella says the therapists here are second to none. And we trust her, don't we?
Should
I
we?
suppose.
Yes, we do. Come snuggle up here. It's making me feel sleepy just watching.
Now sleep on this very dusty, dirty, old bed. It does look pretty gnarly. Like, it looked like there were patches of dirt that you can visibly see. One of you's gonna roll off the bed. I thought this place was bougie. They could have afforded at least 2 beds. And she's already been kidnapped.
Anna!
It seems.
Anna!
Unless this is the
Where are
plot
you?
twist.
Anna!
Find sister is my only goal. Okay, so this isn't exactly like tank controls. Well, I don't know. S is to back up, and yeah, it seems to be at a fixed position. And on a mouse and keyboard. We'll find out if I regret that. So far, I can't seem to do anything. Except for this. I don't have time to look in the trunk. I need to find Anna. Maybe Anna's in the trunk. I don't have time to change my outfits. I didn't know it was going to be like that. There's no time to dress up in my nightgown. Oh no, it's Resident Evil 4. I have no idea where that was. But I am going to push this button on the elevator. The elevator has no power. Never mind. I'm just gonna go down the hall. This seems familiar. Is this what we just saw? Yeah. I'm coming. Maybe. See, this is where I feel like I should be armed, but, we're just walking directly into this trap.
Hey! That's my sister! Take your hands off her!
Be at peace, both of you. This is a holy place. There must be no violence here.
Then why are you committing
What are you
violence?
talking about? We were invited here as guests of Mother Lucia, okay? I don't think she's gonna be too pleased when she finds out how you treated us.
Child, I am Mother Lucia. Now stop struggling.
She didn't get the title of being mother
You have
by being so
nothing to
young.
fear. We wish only to guide you to your destiny.
Look, I don't know who you think we are, but you're making a mistake.
Oh, we know exactly who you are. There's no mistake. You are Caroline and Anna, the Wildberger twins. And we've been preparing for your arrival here for many years.
Caroline!
At least 2.
What's she saying?
Nothing. We're getting out.
She's just senile.
But
Don't
you
worry about it.
can't leave.
Look at that big
Your
grin on her face.
grandfather Noah swore a covenant. You belong to us.
Please.
Man, our grandfather sold us out. And now I'm drowning. Potentially. I know the first game opens up with you losing an eye. Hopefully this one doesn't go the same way. Instead it has horrible acupuncture. Oh. I feel like they went a little too deep on the acupuncture. What even is this? Okay, so it's not like... How deep we talking? Pretty deep. That would be like in your bone, wouldn't it? This is gonna take a while. Pulling. I feel like I'm just gonna bleed out now. Okay, I pulled out all 200 splinters. No, you need that. You need to keep that inside you.
I feel sick. What the hell did they do to me?
Well, for one, they stabbed you repeatedly.
Anna?
Which probably
Where
makes
are
you
you?
feel a little sick.
Anna? Can you hear me? Anna!
Apparently they just had my clothes on standby. Maybe? I have no idea. No, yeah, they had my clothes on standby. I'm dying, though. Horrifically dying. Shelf full of medicine, nothing that I can use. At this point, I feel like anything's better than nothing. I'm just bleeding out. It's okay. I don't have anything. I'm in danger. Let me just canoodle my way over here. I hope this isn't Anna's blood. Holy Bible. How? Surely. Worn leather book with an embossed depiction. Whoops. Embossed depiction of the crucifixion of Christ. One of the nails is missing. A small hole where a nail used to be. Well, I can't rotate it. So that makes that easy. And if I can, I didn't. So so we need a nail. Well, I was full of them. So, I mean, that's got to narrow it down, right? What about this thumbtack? You, thumbtack. A sharp thumbtack. Can I not combine that? Oh, there we go. And we get a key. Flower bud key. Man, who knew? A thumbtack would work. You would think that they would have better security on their hidden books. There's still nothing else that I can... Oh, there's something here. These beds are filthy. Way to be judgmental. You know, they tried to set up a nice place for you. So that way they could commence torturing or whatever. Well, I'm out. Still in danger, though. What does this say? Do not let shadows embrace you. It's a message written in blood. It's a little ominous. Shelf full of medicine. Nothing that I can use. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. More shelves of medicine? Yep. We're pushing a cart. They blocked me in with the highest security that they could. Actually, the weird thing is, how'd that get there? Somebody would have had to have pushed it on this side. Unless they jumped out the window. It's a lot of medical equipment. And yet, I'm in a lot of pain and dying. The well-worn statue. You can't wear a statue. I don't know which way to go. I'm very vulnerable right now. So we're gonna go this way. One of the Bible verses has been highlighted. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord thy God hath given thee in the siege, and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee. I feel like that is clearly going to indicate some sort of puzzle, but I'm not sure the elements yet. It's a towering wooden statue of a Mother Superior. Why did they make her look like a golem? It's a very... like, she might as well be T-posing. Like, that just seems very unflattering. Go through here? I can. Bell tower. I don't have anything, though. I'm still... I don't... Nope. Nope. Think I changed my mind. We're gonna go the other way. Right? I mean, that has to be a reason that happened. Something's clearly warning me not to go. I guess we should explore every chunk of a room that we're in. I can't see. Okay, so the darkness just kills you, is what I'm to understand. Which is a shame, because with tank controls, it makes it a little rough to figure your way around. Especially when you can't see yourself. So you have to immediately just kind of, yeah, back up. Okay, a verse? Anything? Another book? Okay, this is the darkness. No sense in going in the darkness. Is this where I came from? No, matron's office. This is definitely not where I came from. We have books. There are stacks of patient files and medical records. It's not looking good for me, though. Pliers. You know, to get the needles. There's nothing left to do here. Is this pliers going to... Oh, medkit. Is the pliers going to help me get this medkit? First aid kit. I keep pushing escape. It's tab. Well, let's heal to fine. Probably nothing I can do with the pliers yet. Maybe? Press. Can't record without a tape. I mean, you could. You could try. Use the pliers. Item cannot be used here. Not with that attitude. I'm assuming this is just, yeah, we don't have the necessary components. At first I thought it was a save thing. Which I guess it could be. Recording tape. Lo and behold. Let's see. So, yeah, okay, so I think it is a save point. It's just a very convoluted one.
A tape recorder. I've used one of these before. I'm gonna record my progress on this machine. And maybe someday, someone will hear this and find out what happened to me. My name is Caroline Walker. I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real.
It's so quirky.
It was all a trap. A huge nun knocked me out, and now they've taken Anna. I woke up looking like a pincushion, stuck with these thick needles. These people are sick. I need to find my sister and get away from here fast. I'm heading to the Lady Chapel, the last place I saw Anna. Maybe I'll find some clue there.
We did not find a clue there. The fact that I am still horrifically unarmed. But we saved. We have a bit of a thing going. I'm gonna run. I guess. I'm definitely leaving this room. And I guess maybe we'll go down. Why is the lights all turning off? This sucks. Hey, buddy. Can I have that? Something is confined within the cage. Yeah. I don't even know what it is. A lighter? It looks like a very interesting lighter. A lighter. Now, how does one... Whoops. I keep pushing escape. Now, how does one use a lighter? Well, we are now equipped to look in the dark. Hopefully now we won't imminently die. It's locked from the other side. I make no promises, though. I'll find a way. I think that man might be alive. Or just upset that I took his lighter. Don't mind me. I'm just going up and up and up and up and up. How long is it? Who sneezed in this room? What am I looking at? Shotgun shells. We skipped a step. I need the shotgun. Where is the thing? This is very awkward. Birds in these cages have been dead for some time. Oh, a ladder. I couldn't really see it from the angle that I was at. I'm hoping for gun. There is so much bird poop everywhere. At least I hope it's bird poop. What is this? Who keeps a shotgun in a reliquary? Can I use this? The four singers. The four singers climbed to the highest point of the hill. One by one, they raised their powerful voices to the wind. First, Victor broke the silence in the valley by setting the tone with his impeccable voice. Then sang Big Joe, the one with the deepest voice of the four. He was followed by his brother Little Claudio, the highest pitched voice of them all. Finally, Elias raised his voice, almost as deep as Big Joe's. The voices of the four singing together shattered the silence of the entire valley. I'm gonna need more... I'm sorry, what? I thought I heard like a camera shutter. Okay, so... I'm assuming the bells? Which one of you is Big Joe? I'm very confused. Maybe we don't have everything we need yet. I mean, first of all, I don't even know which one's which. I mean, yeah, I don't really have anything. I can't seem to... These cranks? No. So I think we might have to go downstairs into that one nook. Either that, or I am horrifically missing something. I think I'm just missing something. Maybe I need like a hammer to hit the bells. Things like that. Even though I'd like to think, you know, pliers are still hard. You can hit something with pliers. Where is the door? If I remember right, it's pretty far down. It's about here, right? Here we go. Unless something broke. You know, I'm getting mixed signals. We cool? I'm assuming we are cool. There's a guy ahead of me. Is this a door? Nope. It looked like a door. Everything here sucks when you're unarmed. This nun was brutally murdered by that monster. I must save Anna. You know, they probably shouldn't have, let a big giant monster run loose. You know, if Anna can just draw monsters, maybe that's what this whole situation is. She just drew monsters and now it's running rampant. It's a beautiful painting of a covenant of nuns. Convent. I would still like something. A stick? Give me something. Might need to use something here. I don't have anything. We're running a serious issue of a lot of things to fiddle with, and I have nothing to fiddle with. I'm stuck on a chair. Nothing on the books. There's that painting. We have a ladder. Is this a nook that I can look into? Locked from the other side. Everything here is locked from the other side. Well, we're going down. I assume. I still don't know if this is really the right way, you know? Maybe the guy at the very bottom of that bell tower caused something to open up. I don't know. I have discovered a hole. The floorboards fall away into darkness. And a map. Convent map. I am so lost. Bell tower. Where the heck am I? Okay, there's the recording room, I assume? It's a very convoluted map. Maybe once I start actually, like, visiting a lot of this place. Cabinet is filled to the brim with old books. Let's see. I guess we're going further in. Which I hate. Painkillers. Max pain. I'm so hopped up on painkillers. What's with all these gigantic statues? Cabinet is filled to the brim with old books. Two gigantic statues. Seems a little odd to have these in a church. Certainly a pair of imposing statues. Why is the, why do the nuns have these statues? I thought it would have been locked. I do not know where I'm at. Seems to be a running theme. I don't suppose pliers could work here. It's a very large place. I'm just concerned on how much I can explore. Okay, so we're back here. Elevator has no power. Not a lick. I heard somebody dying, I think. There's a door. Are you dying in here? Guest room. Yeah, we've gone full circle. I don't suppose now the trunk has something? Recording tape. Wash basin adorned with beautiful motifs. I was hoping you packed like a gun. A knife. I don't have time to change my outfits. Anything? I don't need to save. We've already died from the darkness. It's locked from the other side. Okay, so I'm assuming we need to get into that same room. Sadly. It was this way, right? And then, yeah. Yeah, I was hearing the noise before I was seeing it. Why would you touch it? Seems like the first thing you would not want to do is touch it. Now, if you excuse me, I'll touch it. We have ourselves a puzzle. Oh. Never mind, it was just a button. We have ourselves a button. Which, depending on how difficult you have of a time pushing a button, that could be seen as a puzzle. I am still horrifically unarmed. Please, give me the bottle of Windex. Heavy-duty cleaning chemicals litter this trolley. So why did I come down here? I guess maybe there's a tool? Nails. What am I gonna do with nails? Why do I need nails? Maybe we should... I just keep pushing. Escape. What do nails do? Anything. Never mind. A box of 20mm nails. Don't mind if I go through this door to the basement. Never mind. We're hitting a bit of an awkward point. Unless we're just supposed to run by that guy. Which is believable. It's just not something I'm a huge fan of. Bodies tied in sheets have been dumped into the water. That's not safe. Gonna make the whole water painted, you know? Well, I think we gotta run by that guy. Which I have a sneaking suspicion he's up and at him. What's... Did he just disappear? Oh, no, he's just wandering around. Okay, I need to get by you. Ow. I hope this isn't locked. Nails. Wow. I keep getting nails. How about you give me a compressed air canister? Are we assembling a nail gun? Can I combine? Detachable compressed air canister. User manual pneumatic nailer. An instruction on how to use the nailer. Hold firmly and secure the target. Pull the trigger. Reposition if necessary. Reload with nails. I don't actually have... There's a nailer instruction poster printed on the chalkboard. There we go. What, now we combine? There we go. Modified nailer with an attached air canister. And it's all equipped, I assume. If it is, I'm not aiming. There we go. You can only equip one at a time. Which does suck. It's bulky, though. It makes sense. Okay, man. I'm ready for you this time. Maybe. But it would be nice. There we go. Are you down for the count? It's a lot of nails to down one guy. How many nails did I use? I guess not that many. It's still saying 10. I have 17. Okay, more nails? More nails, you say? Various storage items have been discarded. It's locked from the other side. I guess... Not really sure where I would need to go now. This way is blocked by a guy. And I can only do one thing at a time. Shortcut this. That'll definitely help out. Well, I figured out how to move quicker. It takes a lot. Are you good? Man. Yeah, it takes a lot of nails. But nothing is changing. Which is weird. Either that or I just picked up the same amount that I just used. I used an entire clip. But we've opened up a path. Anything in here? Nails, mayhaps? We won't go that way. Anything down here, even further into the pits. I have no idea what that is. I know it's a lock, but I don't know what kind of key it needs. And it doesn't matter, because I don't have one. I guess we're, visiting you. The do not enter room in the crematorium. It went well in here, it seems. Yeah, my nail gun will definitely do her in.
Hey. What happened here?
Well,
This damn place.
I got beat up a
bring
lot.
out the darkness in our hearts.
God. She's dead. Did you do this?
The law of God does not reach down here anymore. It was either her or me. And now, destiny brought you to me.
What are you talking about?
So he did defend himself.
I'm looking for something. A sacred book hidden deep in this rotten place. Maybe you can help me find it.
I can't help you. I have to find
I've
a way
got
to get
my
into the
own
chapel.
problems to worry about.
This crazy cult is after my sister, and the chapel is the last place I saw her.
The chapel of Our Lady. Then, your arrival here must be fate. The chapel door has been locked by an ancient enchantment. It is held shut by the cursed souls of sinners, and the only way you'll get through is to exorcise those ghosts and lift the spell. Now, the procedure is written down in the same sacred text that I seek. The book is hidden somewhere in the depths of this prison.
How convenient.
Find it for me, and I'll show you how to open the door.
Oh. Well, that's a coincidence. Okay. I'll bite. I'll get you your book.
Excellent. Now, be careful, or this place will kill you.
You don't say. I've already nail gunned 2 people. Can I borrow this? I think I need this for the bells. I think? I don't know. I'm doing a lot of spitballing here. These funeral urns are filled with ashes. Makes sense. I don't suppose there's more dialogue. Heard that the key to the prison is guarded by a nun of the sect. Find her and you'll find the key. If you want to unlock the Lady Chapel, you'll bring me the book. The entity that lurks within the Lady Chapel has corrupted the sacred text with demons from the other side. Are you still here? Now get me the sacred book. He makes a good point. Why am I still here? Someone has hidden a body under a pile of coal. Problem is, I mean, I guess I can just go right back up. I guess I didn't. I did take the elevator down, which was this way, and through here, and then I think this way. There's something blinking over there. It's a bit maze-like. But yeah, trying to remember where I've been and where I haven't been. There's a lot going on. But we've made it back here. Now it's just figuring out how to get back to the tower. Which is this way? Or here, maybe? Doing a lot of fumbling in the dark. Library. And then, yeah, we cut across, cut through. We have to climb back up. Makes me wonder if there was a shortcut that I just wasn't aware of. It's very believable. Then I think it was up here. Just give me the bell tower. Yeah, this is the dark area. And then I cut across. That's not it, no. And then I have to figure out a puzzle about ringing bells. If this is correct. Which I could 100% be wrong. It's just the only thing I can think of with a hammer. Birds! My weakness. To be fair, they do have glowing red eyes. I'm assuming that's what gets me in the dark. Either that or it's just a panic attack. Yeah. I'm back up here. Hey, I found my way back easy enough. Can I equip the hammer? Guess so. Okay, so I was correct. So those are the 4 pitches. Now it's just figuring out the pitches. Also, they're still ringing, by the way. Either that or we all have tinnitus now. The 4 singers climbed to the highest point of the hill one by one. They raised their powerful voices in the wind. First, Victor broke the silence in the valley by setting the tone with his impeccable voice. Then sang Big Joe, the one with the deepest of the 4. Is the following of his brother Little Claudio with the highest pitch. So I'm getting... Oh, now it went away. Is this the biggest? I'm getting it's like this. This. And then the highest, which I assume is... And then this? I'm not quite sure what's setting the tone. Because it just says impeccable voice. Impeccable voice followed by Big Joe, followed by the highest, almost as deep as Big Joe. So it'd be like, that one would be the second to last. So yeah. Wait. No, yeah. This would be second to last. That's almost as deep as Big Joe. It'd be... because that's Big Joe. And then the highest. And then almost as big. Yeah. Now we got a sweet shotgun. Problem is... I mean, that doesn't really do much for me. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong. But that doesn't open paths. I would like the shortcut, please. I wish you could just, like, click and drag. Well... I don't know if I need this just yet. Probably should have the lighter out. Maybe now we have to... I'm hearing... Okay. Yeah, they wanted me to play with the big gun immediately, which I'm thankful for. Sadly, we're going on a very dark stairway. I assume I have to go all the way down now. It's really the only spot that I don't think I've potentially fully explored. Maybe it like opened something up. There is a light down there too. And a door. Locked from the other side. Makes me wonder if there was a key. Nothing? Well... This is awkward. Well, apparently this works. I figured I would have needed a actual key for this, but never mind. Cloister. We're on new territory. They really like that hammer. I guess I should shortcut this. I don't suppose got any neat stuff in there, you know? Before we go into that, the garden. Nails. That's what you like to see. Okay, that's a basement, which probably leads back into the basement. Who goes there? I really wish I could see you. Okay. I'm just gonna walk over you now. Okay, so some of these do actually have stuff in them. I was wondering about the pots. Seems kind of odd to have them if they didn't supply you with something. Anything else around here? More pots to break. For drugs. Man. These nuns. You wouldn't think that they'd be equipped with what they're equipped. Okay, so we have a green door. Because this is just the other chunk, yeah. Where does this go? No idea, but I made a guy fall, I think. I made something fall down. I don't know what I did. Should have really examined that. Now, did it go into the basement, or did it go past this door? Or do they all lead to the same area? South corridor, first floor. God, I'm so lost. Sin and punishment. Sister Catalina, the prison jailer, has allowed herself to be seduced by evil, Joseph. That disgusting old man manipulated her into releasing him from his cell. Released, the man was sentenced to death. Sister Catalina later accepted responsibility for her faults and claimed to be repentant. Mother Lucia has, of course, ordered her to receive 100 lashes and 2 days in the freezer. Pretty sure you're just dead at that point. Mother Lucia delivered her sentence with her usual brilliance. She said, "If your heart is pure and you are truly repentant, God, in his infinite mercy, will help you and cover your body with his spirit. Your flesh will not freeze, and you will emerge from the freezer unharmed." In truth, no sister has ever been punished to the freezer has survived. You must walk in the path of the Lord and turn away from sin. Those who sin shall face judgment. The Lord bless you, sister. Yeah, probably not Probably not a great thing. Human remains. The flesh looks recently removed. Wonderful. I wouldn't want it to be, you know, old. That'd be disgusting. It's very dark. There's something red over there. More nails. You'll love to see it. The pens are holding the bar. Might need to use something here. Eh? I don't suppose a hammer would do. It worked before. I think I need an actual, like, tool. Well, the lights are on. That's nice. Except for down here. They're not on down here. Door's unlocked. Okay, so that probably, again, leads to the basement. Provodone. Something here leads to the basement. I just don't know where. Yeah. This all looks familiar. I just don't think this really... It's just a shortcut. It doesn't really get me anywhere. I don't think anything else was down here? No. Yeah. Still need something to get in there. I think this area is a dud for now, except for maybe here. That guy was fast. Much faster than I am. Keep locked. We have another journal. The Sacred Book of the Nephilim. For years, I have been perusing the old tomes in the convent library, but it is only today that I discovered a dusty scroll that must have been hidden for centuries. It is written in ancient Hebrew, and I believe it to be the lost chapter of the Sacred Book of the Nephilim. It tells the story of a rebellion in the kingdom of heaven by Lucifer and a collection of angels who were greatly offended that God created men and gave these impure and imperfect beings authority over the earth. Michael, the general of God's armies, cast the insurgents out of heaven and sealed Lucifer's generals below the depths of the earth for eternity. He tasked a handful of trusted angels to descend to earth, move amongst men, and guard the confines of the fallen generals. This last point caught my attention, since it does not appear in any other sacred text. What happened to the angels on earth? Did they become one with men? Are their descendants still alive today? Which I'm assuming that's where we come in. If not, this becomes very awkward. Kitchen. You know, ow. Maybe we use a bigger gun. Can never be too sure. With a giant bug? Not really sure what I was dealing with there. Okay, first of all, everything reloaded. Broken old freezer. Is that the freezer? The unwashed dishes are a feast for a wriggling of maggots. What am I working with here? I found her. Something is held tightly in the dead nun's frozen grasp. No? Hammer? You gotta be kidding me. I don't think I have what they're looking for. Pot of water. It's getting more and more convoluted. Okay, well, we have a burner. Where's that pot of water? I'm lost. Help. Stink from these severed animal parts is overpowering. I mean, there's a kettle right there. Like, I can see it. It's right there. Does somebody have water in here? Not... I mean, yeah, something through here? It's very dark. And there's not a lot that I can do about it. Break the wall. This wall is in disrepair and could easily be destroyed. By someone way cooler than me. Whoops. I'm looking for a jug of water. Painkillers. Please shoot. It takes a lot of bullets. Well, a lot of nails. You wouldn't think. You're aiming for the general head region. Sadly, though, I just don't know if what I'm looking for is in here. I seem to have gotten stuck on something. And there's another jug with nails. So many nails. It's in this dark corner. Another door. There are so many doors. The maze continues. I'm so lost. All I wanted was a jug of water. We have a sliding thing here. Where I have no idea where it goes. Is there a jug of water in here? Handsaw frame. Okay, that works too, I guess. What's with the burner then? Why do I have a burner? Okay, first... Where does this go? Telefactory. I am finding new rooms a little too frequently. Chessboard map. What am I gonna do with that? Okay, well, I have a chessboard map. Do I burn the chessboard mat? Have I been here? Chessboard mat. Chessboard mat, it looks like it has some strange marks on it. L plus X star little star YL. I do not know what that is supposed to signify. The door is unlocked. Okay, so we've opened a shortcut to where I do not know. I guess let's hop in it. Let's see. North corridor, first floor. Day has finally come. Mother Lucia asked me personally to take charge of preparations for the illustrious ceremony in the Lady Chapel. Everything must be immaculate for the final ascension. The day has finally come, sisters. We have waited so long, we have witnessed so much cruelty and sin, but at last God will send his beautiful angels to retrieve us, and he will welcome us in his kingdom. Only us, the chosen ones. All these years we have toiled to please the Lord, shall bear fruit. That's a weird way of looking at it. We shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. We will sing by his side to praise his name for all eternity. Yeah, that seems a little strange. Okay, so this... Yes, I have now gone full circle. Again. But I have a hacksaw, so presumably I can cut someone's arm off. I guess. I don't know what the symbols mean on the chest mat. I don't really have much of a clue for that. Yeah, is there anything that I missed in here? Except for this. Should I... Okay. Very strange. I forget how dark it is in the kitchen. Is that blood smear always there? Okay, can I just cut your arm off? Apparently not. Do I need to heat the knife to then cut your arm off? That doesn't really make sense to me, but... No. Okay. I have no idea. I didn't think it would be this difficult. You know? It feels like it's a pretty straightforward problem. I have a hacksaw and there's a lot of stuff here. There's a sink. Right? It's about fruit. I guess I am missing something here. So I guess I'm gonna leave? I mean, yeah, it seems really weird because we're like right there. I forget which way I came from. I don't think we've been here, right? There we go. I almost pushed the lighter again. Man. Almost caught me off guard. I mean, admittedly, my shortcuts suck. Like, the guns should be together, and the utility stuff should be together, and stuff like that. I won't lie about that. What's this? The forceful presence of Mother Lucia has been captured in this painting. And twice, no less. Okay, well, this was guarded. Never mind, the door is unlocked. I have a ton of shortcuts. The only saving grace that I have here is that things aren't respawning. Which I'm actually kind of happy about. I guess we're gonna leave. I don't know what I'm missing. But I assume... Was something blinking? No. I assume it's in the courtyard. Right? I mean... we still have that basement area. Ow. Let me do one of these. This is terrible. I think I have enough bullets. Ah, I forgot to reload. I should also have enough medicine. Yeah. Actually, maybe I don't have a lot of bullets. Oh well. It works out. Something has to be down here, right? Something. What? Okay, I was about to say, like... Saw blade is lodged into the skull. Pry it out with something. You mean these? Oh, it did... It was a handle, that's why. Dadoy. So maybe I do have to heat it up. I guess? So I just saw this, and I just saw handsaw, and I just blanked. Can we not combine? There we go. Yeah, like maybe we still have to... Maybe we still have to heat it up, but I feel like that would be overkill. And then I'll be able to open, maybe, that one door. Because it looked like she had the device to maybe spin the locks. The tumblers, as they were. This is the way to the kitchen, right? Okay, hopefully I can saw your arm off. Whoops. Is it as easy as this? It is. Maybe I have to melt. Yeah. I have to melt the hand off. Or something similar. Ah, a nice, well-cooked hand. Okay, so we have this, which means I have to go back to through the courtyard, I think. It's pretty convoluted. Maybe? Hey, you weren't here before. Whoa. There's a lot of you guys. Are you alive? You are. Okay, I'm assuming... Do I have bullets? No. I am out of shotgun. Oh well. Yeah, this was the room. So the only problem is... Right? Is this not what this was? Maybe not. Is this just something I have to use? Yeah. A code cipher with rotatable pieces. Okay. Well, it's clearly... It associates with this. Which L is a knight. Plus... I'm assuming rook? I might have to actually write this down because it's quite a lengthy. So my guess would be knight. And then rook. And then it's an X, so it'd be the bishop. Then the queen. And then it's a smaller version, so maybe king. Queen, king. And then it does a Y. Which is a bit weird. Maybe pawn? Because, like, it captures pieces at a diagonal? I have no idea. I'll leave that one blank. And then it would be knight again. So, assembling my doohickey-majiggy that I have assembled. Also, that's so freaking small. Is that a... I need a rook. So that's a pawn, that's a rook. And then I said bishop. That's a bishop, I think. They're very small. And then it was queen and king. That looks like a king. Oh, that's a bishop. Never mind, this is a queen. Dedoy. I know my chess pieces. Question mark. King, and then I'm gonna assume pawn because it's literally the only piece that hasn't been used. Da 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 da. I don't know where that goes. I, for the life of me, cannot remember. I want to say it's the basement. Well, first, is there some magic mumbo jumbo? Okay. With this being a demo, mind you, I'm hoping not every single area is accessible. I'm hoping it's just trying to funnel me. Okay, now the fun part. I don't remember where that lock was. Here? Was it in here? Or was it in... No, this is just a dead end. Yeah, I guess it's just somewhere down here. I remember seeing it. The lock. I mean, I think I even commented on it. I don't... You suck. Man. I'm assuming I'm going in the right direction because I'm receiving more things that are trying to kill me. And that's always a good sign in a video game, right? Was this the way? No. Maybe this way? Yeah. See, with my brain, I have managed to figure out that I'm lost. What the heck is this? Oh, I'm assuming this is where the book is. In a prison? Well, he did say that, didn't he? Well, this place sucks. This place really sucks. Hey, buddy. I don't like this place at all. Why do a bunch of nuns have this place? I mean, if anything's down here, I'm kind of boned. I also do not like how lengthy the path is. Yeah. God, this place sucks. In a good, interesting way, but man. Okay, so we have a door here. Jailer's room. Yeah, see? Not a huge fan of that. The Black Blood. The Black Phoenix experiment has yielded an interesting result. A most peculiar blood sample. It is a deep black and exudes a foul smell, though that is not what shocked me the most. Under the microscope, the blood cells have mucili. Blood cells do not have nuclei. Nuclei, not mucili. That is not all. They are surrounded by thousands of mitochondria and behave in a way I have never seen in all my years of study. The radiation emanates from the sample is implausible. The numbers are off the charts. It is much more radioactive than enriched uranium. To reduce the risk of exposure, we have only handled microsamples. Mother Lucia also provided us with a serum that counteracts the symptoms of exposure. What, Prussian blue? You're getting microdosed with radiation, buddy. Where would she get such a thing? I'm concerned about the long-term effects that have on the team and our equipment. Shotgun shells. I do like having shotgun shells. Anything else? Is this a shortcut for something, or? Impressive collection of creepy masks adorn the wall. Yeah, this is a weird, like, music. Proportions of this bed are unusually large. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm assuming there is a giant person down here somewhere. I didn't think I could actually open this. Wire. Square. This note appears to have been torn in half. You think I could brute force this? Just curious what 2 squares would signify in this predicament. Yeah. Kind of weird. Well. Clearly we're missing something. I hear chains are rattling. There seems to be... Cell door seems to be electronically locked. Ah. I wonder if I could... I have a lot of these. No. That's kind of a shame. It's a nail gun. Well, I think I know what the whole danger sign is now. I can't shoot. I can't shoot. It wasn't letting me shoot. Which is a shame. That sucked. Luckily, I'm full of drugs. Yeah, the switching is a little slow sometimes. Yeah, it's just a bunch of squares. One piece of paper with markings on it. You want to pick it up? You want to... Yeah, you know, I'm just giving you a little hint. It's it's just a bunch of squares. I don't quite understand. I guess I could try to figure out the way that it's... Which, again, would be much better if you could just pick it up. I don't know why you can't. Seems like a very odd decision. So that's the way that we came in, right? Also it changed camera angles. Which is weird. I think this is right. That was definitely the weirdest puzzle, but I think now that it's that way, flip the switch. Well, this is an interesting imagery. It's too dark to see the bottom of this pit. Well, first of all, let's avoid that one. Though, let's be honest, it's probably the one that we have to go through. They're gonna make us go through the one with the guy in it, right? It's the logical step. But we'll see. Skeleton is far too big to be of a regular person. Hey, don't judge that person just because they're big boned. A pillow? This bed frame seems light enough to move. Okay. Shockingly, I don't have to kill the guy? Assuming that's far enough. Are there any more doors? It's the one that we went in. Of course, there is a man. See, he was smart. He was stealthy. If only his friend was equally as smart. I'm just gonna go down this hole. I guess? Why not? Crypts. Oh boy. Well, at least there's a ladder. I'm gonna make sure that I'm full of health. We cool? There are some big bones down here. You know, one big skeleton is one thing, but like a whole army of them seems a bit much. Okay. It's actually more concerning that I have a little bubble. Because let's be honest, that means that they're going to want to throw something at me. Seems to be a little bit of crying. But you wouldn't think there'd be a lot of people left to cry. I wonder how long these bodies have been in this horrible place. I want to know how to get out of this horrible place. Because it does suck down here. Old stacked jars. They emanate a nauseating smell. Embalming? Ugh. Oh, well, that sucks. Freaking spinning blades. That was disorienting. Bleh. I teleported? And that's the end of the demo, it seems. Either that or a weird cutscene. This area expands so much. Can we visit a school, a park? This is a big area. I thought it was just going to be in the manor. I mean, yeah. That's a really cool kind of layout. I was expecting very much just the Resident Evil style. I think the first one did the same thing where it's just, you're just in like a mansion. But the fact that they're kind of expanding upon it is pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoyed this demo. It shows quite a bit of the game. The puzzles, gameplay. The darkness bit, it's okay, but it does create kind of that difficulty if you stumble into it and then you're trying to navigate out of it. Other than that, I mean, yeah, the game played smooth, it played great. Highly recommend checking it out for yourself, the demo, and of course, wishlist this game on Steam if you're interested. There'll be a link down in the description below where you can check this out. And of course, let me know how you think about this game. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it. You know, did you think the game played smooth? Some of the puzzles? I honestly, that last one was probably the most convoluted. But overall, it was a very fun game to play for myself. And I hope to hear more from you guys to see how you think about the game. And of course, if you want to support this channel, you can easily do so by leaving a subscribe, of course. And of course, liking the video, things like that. It all helps in the long runs. It's greatly appreciated. And of course, if you want to be one of the few Patreon members that we have, you can be like Monzenstar and Unworn Comment. They've been big supporters of the channel. And, you know, they've been Patreon members for multiple months now. And hopefully I see you all in the next video. See you then.